Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is Friday, June 4th, 2021. Happy Friday everybody. I hope that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. And I hope that you guys are doing well today. Again, happy Friday. We made it through a long week. Again, it's the start of the month, so we're just getting turned up in the month, and we got a lot of exciting things coming up again in the month of June. So just follow along with me, and we'll go ahead and continue to navigate through the month and see where we end up in regards to our investments, cryptocurrency in general, and in the world as we see it. So anyway, guys, I want to make sure that you guys are always acknowledged. Thank you guys for always tuning into the channel, watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos, and things like that. So thank you all for subscribing. Thank you guys for always hitting that button, whatever platform you decide to use to hear the videos and things like that. So thank you so much. I appreciate it because it continues to allow me to get up every single day to want to produce some good information or provide information to you all to lead you down the track of hopefully success. I mean, I hope that I'm doing well so far, and I hope that you guys are learning some things from me in the meantime. But anyway, guys, we're going to always look at this coin market cap as Bitcoin's dominance. That's 41.8%, and Ethereum is at 18.7, almost reaching 19%, as the coin market cap is at 1.6 trillion in total global market cap as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. And Bitcoin is $36,850. Took a little dip. I guess Elon Musk got into some tweets again. But again, hey, sometimes the guy is telling funny truths, and sometimes people can't see the truth when it's right there in their face. So, hey, he might be telling you something. In other words, again, a lot of people might not put two and two together, but he has a lot to do with cryptocurrency. He has probably a lot to do with Bitcoin and other digital assets that we may not even know about. But here we've gone down that trail, and I do believe he has more to do with this than anything. And I do believe that Bitcoin is his first love, and then guess what? He had to break it up. Okay. Sometimes you gotta create something to destroy something. So anyway, I think that eventually, again, those cold wallets, they will be activated again and again. This is how you get lower prices, and this is how you lure some of the heavy-handed folks when it comes to financial liquidity to put into Bitcoin. And I think this is a means to bring down those people by luring them into Bitcoin, so it can become more centralized, because the more it becomes centralized, the more you want to get rid of it, especially with other assets in the market. Anyway, that's just my perspective on Bitcoin real quick. Hey, do what you do. If you like Bitcoin, I mean, you're spending $36,894. I'd rather go buy me a brand new car of some sort. Not necessarily that, because I already have one. But I would rather take that 36,000, 37,000. Even when it was at 60,000, I would have rather taken that to put a down payment on a house where I know I have something to look forward to, where I could be at every single day and grow in that place of residence. Anyway, Tether will be talking a little bit about that today. And then Binance Coin, $389.35. Again, taking a beating a little bit because of the market really responds to Bitcoin. Cardano is at $1.70. Dogecoin is at 36 cents. Sitting at number 6 there, and XRP is under $1 again, folks. So again, a good time to dollar cost average and accumulate. And on the side, I've been accumulating XRP at these prices on the side, just as far as not having to destroy any of my other bag. What I want to do is make sure that we accumulate just in case, to make sure that we have separate stuff. And, most definitely if you're a parent like I am, I like to send cryptocurrencies to my children's ledgers that I've already previously set up when they don't even know nothing about it. Anyway, Polkadot, $24.77, and USDC, which we'll also get into a little bit here today, still at 22 billion. I'm trying to get to the 23 billion in the market cap. Uniswap rounding out the top 10 at $26.18. And folks, again, the market is really responding to either a tweet or Bitcoin losing momentum in the market, because I think that folks who are intelligent enough to say, hey, do I got 36,000? No. Do I got 1,000? Well, wouldn't you rather spend that a little bit different than putting 1,000 into Bitcoin, hoping that it goes up? What is your return on your investment at that rate? Okay, so you could just go into some of these ones. Here we'll be talking a little bit about Algorand, because I did notice something, and Algorand is sitting at number 38 on the market cap. It's at $1.05 there. Okay, so it's a good price target when you want to get in. And again, a lot of these tokens that are around the same price, you got Algorand, you got XLM, you have XRP, you have those cryptocurrencies that are like round and about the same things. And we'll be talking about Algorand because we want to go over here today back to this model. We talked about IOTA. IOTA's in the same price range as well. And then also XFIN, XDC is not really there. So this is a good opportunity to buy that up, accumulate a lot of it. Okay. And again, you should be able to accumulate a lot of it at 3, 4 cents, 5 cents there, compared to XLM at 40 something cents or even 30 something cents now, and $1 here and 90 something cents there, and IOTA a little bit over $1 as well. So anyway, guys, we want to look at those, keep those in the in like a bracket if you want. And then I'm going to point out something that I saw about Luna as well. So we're going to get bullish on Luna long term for a specific reason, I guess. And then Theta Fuel, look at that. It's 42 cents there attached to Theta, which was moving. And again, you can look at the rest of the market and kind to come to your own conclusions. ZIL, good buying opportunity right there. And then you got some Engine Coin. And I like that XO token, so I'm long on that. I won't bother that. But anyway, let's get into Algorand right now, so we can understand a little bit more about it and why we want to make sure that we're putting this into our portfolios. And there's a lot of news today I want to go over today, but I'm going to go over it really, really quickly because I don't want to waste too much time chit-chatting about nonsense. I've pretty much been doing that all week, I guess. FuturePhi, Algorand builds technology that accelerates the convergence between decentralized and traditional finance by enabling the simple creation to next generation financial products, protocols, and exchange of value. And welcome to the future of finance. And you got DeFi, institutional finance, governance, and CBDC. FuturePhi on Algorand to create and deploy tokens, NFTs, stablecoins, securities, currencies, and simple, cost and effective payment infrastructure, and to create financial tools, protocols, as well as services. And the technology is designed for FuturePhi. Algorand created the world's first peer proof of stake foundational blockchain designed for the future of finance and beyond the elementary requirement of open public network. Algorand technology enables a set of high-performing Layer 1 blockchains that provide security, scalability, complete transaction finality, and built-in privacy, code chains, and advanced smart contracts that are essential in a FuturePhy world. Their continued technical innovation and development is also focused on number one, interoperability, private and public models, number two, and number three is performance and scale. Number four, layer two, smart contracts. And then they're decentralized by design. You got innovation and research, core layer one protocol, and you also have their ecosystem. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this ecosystem, folks. All right, I want to make sure that we are looking at the ecosystem because a lot of folks want to see what their ecosystem look like, what their partnerships and stuff like that. I get it. So we want to go ahead and cover some of that so you kind of know where we're going with all of this. So you got technical, all right. I don't see really too much that's popping out. Maybe you do, but I do see Java. You got Python. I understand that a little bit. You got financial infrastructures. You got the exchanges there. You also got some wallets. You got the stable coins, which you got the USDC. Okay, you also got Tether, but we're going to get into Tether because we're going to talk a little bit about that and how it relates to that Ripple lawsuit. And you got also ecosystems of applications. Okay, you look at all of these right here. Check that out. And then you got university partners. And then you also got key stakeholders. Okay, what I wanted to point out right here, you got Arrington, XRP Capital. So they're doing some good things right here at Algorand. And then as you could go back to this photo right here, you got Algorand, the USDC network, which is also Circle. And let's cover that a little bit. Circle, digital assets, stablecoins, and about Circle. Circle is a global financial technology firm that enables businesses of all sizes to harness the power of stablecoins and public blockchains for payments, commerce, and financial applications worldwide. Circle's platform has supported over 100 million transactions worth tens of billions of dollars, with nearly 10 million retail customers, over 1,000 businesses, while storing and securing more than 5 billion in digital currency assets. Circle's USDC is the fastest growing full reserve stablecoin in the world, with 2.3 billion in circulation. And how Circle is using Algorand. Algorand will be the first blockchain with a stablecoin implementation based on the framework that is powered by USDC. And this will allow people to easily move funds between traditional banks and card networks to digital dollars on the Algorand blockchain. Algorand is also helping Circle and USDC create a foundation for developing a wide range of scalable, secure, and compliant financial application. Algorand is also bringing unparalleled speed with low transaction fees needed to power the stablecoins. So, folks, Algorand is doing some good things. The money movement, USDC means Algorand. Then you got Steve Kokinos right there that will be chopping it up about on him. Okay, and let's move forward. Boom. So I'm coming across Twitter yesterday actually, and what do we have right here? We got Michael Arrington. It's kind of interesting. Brad Garlinghouse, Steve Kokinos at WS Ford, all at the same place at the same time. Okay, this was 13 hours ago. This was tweeted out on Twitter. Okay, so you got Michael Arrington. He's the founder of TechCrunch, Crunchbase, and Arrington XRP. Wait a minute. Let's see what? Arrington XRP Capital, folks. Okay, Arrington XRP Capital. That's Michael Arrington right there. Okay, and then you got, of course, you got Brad Garlinghouse. Okay, then you got Steve Kokinos. He's the CEO of Algorand. Okay, boom. Okay, then you got WS Ford. Okay, Sean Ford here is Chief Operating Officer at Algorand. I will never offer to sell or trade digital currencies, and if this occurs, please report that as fraudulent. So he doesn't do any of that, because that means he's probably longing on all type of cryptocurrencies. So folks, I mean, it's right there for us to look at and see. Sometimes again, folks won't never see it unless it's either presented to them in a way that they understand that you got to connect dots, and nothing is by coincidence. Especially when you go back to this photo, and you see Algorand, you see XRP Ripple in the same photo, and then you also have XLM that we've gone over multiple times, and IOTA, which we covered yesterday as well, associated with some other networks too. So Crunchbase, we've gone over Crunchbase here before, where we can actually look up where discover innovative companies and the people behind them. So again, you could go ahead and search Crunchbase, do some research on your own, and put some names to work, and look at their investments. I believe if you want to get deep into it, you got to pay like a little monthly fee or annual fee to get all of that. You know what? I just want the basic news. So, at the end of the day, I'm just following the trail, presenting it to you. And again, we got the Stellar Network here. This is from the CryptoPress.network here. Stellar Network to power new savings API launch by Wire. This was written yesterday, June 3rd, yesterday, 2021. Stellar Development Foundation SDF CEO Danielle Dixon commemorated the outcome of a collaboration with the payment facilities Wire. And this business is actually a new savings API for fintechs to have access to yield, earnings, and savings item that they are connecting with these folks based on the Stellar Network and its variation of the stablecoin USDC developed by the Center Consortium. The API supplies a yield much greater than the one provided by many conventional checking account backed by the US dollar. The average has actually been approximated at 0.06%, according to the information offered by the SDF. With Wire Savings API, institutional and business customers get more yield for their capital gain, or can gain access to tools for treasury management, and can power profits items for their customers. So Stellar also supports growth of blockchain-based savings and payment futures. So again, guys, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but from my understanding is, if you are a trader or whatnot, I wouldn't convert back into USD to put back into your savings or your actual checking account. I would trade into it like a USDT or a USDC, preferably USDC. Park it to the side because it's a form of cryptocurrency. And I think that the trade to USDC alleviates a tax burden on yourself as you park it there. And then when, again, you see a setup for you to come back into the market at a lower rate when you want to either dollar cost average or when you see the market take a dip, then you want to be able to have that available without having to go through your banking account, checking account, however you do it. So this is how I operate through the networks, is that I use the means to trade out of an asset to a stable coin like USDC or Tether. I don't really like to use Tether, but sometimes it helps and it services the need. But USDC is also on the Stellar Network, as we know, fast, cheap, and connected. Meet Stellar and USDC. We've already known about this, and you can look at the Stellar USDC guide. So you got Algorand, you got Stellar in that network, in the same network and mainframe of the ISO 222, which will more than likely pass and survive regulation. And those that are in that network or in that framework ecosystem will also be moving forward in the next shift of the financial systems. So anyway, guys, we got the SEC.gov. There's the Sunshine Act meeting. Okay, again, it's all about the sunshine. It's all about getting hot in the summer months. Okay, this is June 10th, which has been pushed out. Okay, and again, we want to keep an eye on these type of things because it's getting close. At some point, these guys are going to have to come to some sort of conclusion, and I do believe it's coming soon. Anyway, this is a blog that I was coming over. This is the Future of Web Monetization. And I'll go over real quick. I'm not going to read the whole blog, but I wanted to point out some of the things that was written back in October 12th, 2019 by this person. The Future of Web Advertisement as well as Web Monetization. These are some of the platforms. You got XRP Tipbot, some folks still use. Then you got GateHub, and then again, we've talked about Stronghold as well, and I didn't realize Stronghold might be used as a means to monetize your content. And then you also got Coil, as we know about Coil a little bit as well. So I'll leave that here. If you guys are into web monetization or monetizing your content, this is a little bit of a description of how to do so, and you could go over that for yourself. But anyway, here's what I wanted to really get into is because Ripple seeks to get documents for 14 international crypto exchanges. This was one a day ago. This is from CryptoDeepSpace.com. And as a part of the legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Ripple filed a motion on June 2nd to obtain documents from 14 international exchanges that the company believes could serve its case. And in the motion, if the motion was to be approved, it will result in the formal request of Finex, Bitforex, Bitbum, and all of these other exchanges to produce information. This also would require authorities in the Cayman Islands, Hong Kong, South Korea, the United Kingdom, Singapore, and all of the others to help enforce the request. Ripple's defense team insists that all XRP sales made by the company took place on foreign exchanges instead of domestic ones, which means the Securities Act was not violated as the transactions took place outside of the SEC's jurisdiction. So guys, I'll leave that here. I wanted to go to that as well. And what I want to go over is something that I read offline on a Telegram post. So here's Ripple seeks documents from 15 offshore exchanges. It says could be fatal to the SEC's charges. I'll leave that in the description as well. But I want to really go over this to end the video, and you come to your own conclusions about what I'm about to read. And this is, if you are on Telegram, this is coming from Whiplash347. He has a ton of subscribers, which is cool. I kind of look at some of the information he provides, which is, I use my discernment. But I found this one very interesting, and this was forwarded message from a person called The Authority. So let me go ahead and read it real quick. Ripple is requesting the SEC to investigate and obtain information from a Chinese company that operates Tether and Bitfinex. Let's take a deeper look here, so we may have to read this a few times over, which I already did. Tether is operated by Infinex Inc., located in Hong Kong. CEO John Louis van der Velde study at the National Taiwan Normal University. Actually, that's John Louis van der Velde, or Velde. Infinex Inc. is a subsidiary of Digifinex Global. Digifinex Global is owned and operated by Kiana Sheck. Kiana received her degree at the Chinese University of Hong Kong and has publicly supported the CCP. Her ties to the CCP come from her time as a GM at Baidu Inc., located in mainland China. The CEO of Infinex, John Louis, also owns Tether, which is a stablecoin behind the US dollar token USDT, which Tether is located in Hong Kong. An interesting note, John Louis Vandervelde also owns and operates Bitfinex. So let's get this straight. Kiana and John Louis, Digifinex and Infinex CCP, minting USD in Hong Kong. New development in the SEC versus Ripple case is very interesting. Ripple is asking for 15 documents from all offshore exchanges that can be fatal for the SEC charges, which is this article that we're going over. We are talking major institutional hedge funds. We are talking about connecting to George Soros, One River Asset Management, Jay Clayton, Infinex, Digifinex, and other CCP/DCEP networks. And China has been manipulating the USD via a weaponized Bitcoin pumping and dumping, USDT minting, and China banning crypto, which meaning they sold all of their bags. Ethereum Alliance payouts to William Hinman and investigations into Jay Clayton. All roads leads to Soros. Okay, Ripple is going for the throat of the old guard. Hello, George. I also think it is interesting that the SEC is asking for 60 days for discovery extension to obtain and review documents. This information comes after the SEC Laura Dugan Bliss storms out of a closed-door meeting where obviously the gloves came off. What's so special about 60 days? August is typically very hot. Well, guys, we are already in a hot month of June. I wanted to leave that to you folks here today. You could go and find that at Whiplash 347 in his thing, and I'll make sure I tag him in this so that he gets credit for that, or whoever was the author of that information. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this stuff. Again, I've always said that these folks are corrupt. I've always said that these folks are trying to wrangle the XRP reserves away from Ripple and them, and I don't think that will happen until we get all of this understood. And again, when you look at the pump with Tether, you look at the pump with Bitcoin and the association with it, that's not a good look. And especially if I'm finding out that this all leads back to GS. Okay, now you could call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but it's mathematically impossible that these things are starting to pop up. Ethereum is in the headlines for gas fees, clogging up the system. Then you also have a lot of this stuff about Elon Musk tweeting about Bitcoin. And then you're also talking about Bitcoin being used for other nefarious type of activities. Guys, this is never going to be financial advice. I can't tell you what to do because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going to just put it out there, and you guys, decide what you want to do when it comes to some of these things. Now, I don't think that those things will survive much longer. Now, you go back to the market cap. Let's go back to the market cap. And again, we're looking at, let's go look at Tether. You got $61 billion of money in the top, 10. You got two of the assets that are related to one another. Okay, you take $61 billion and cut that in half and divide it amongst the others in the top 10, and then we'll see what happens. And again, Bitcoin's dominance would then need to have to come down, and it would suffer huge blows. But at the end of the day, guys, you do your own thing. I'm just here to lead you to the ones that will pass regulation, which is part of the Interledger Protocol family and ISO 222 ecosystem, IOTA, Ripple, which is also XDC, Algorand, and Stellar. So, folks, you do that. You should be just fine when it comes to meeting yourself on the end of it. And one thing I also wanted to point out, there was something that I did see on one of these articles. Let me see if it's this one. Nope. Where is it? Okay, so I'm not going to try to find it because... All right, so what I want to find is yesterday, guys, I guess if you were paying attention, that the Lakers lost to the Phoenix Suns. Let me just say that I think the Phoenix Suns will win the NBA basketball championship. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know anything about basketball. Okay, I mean, I used to watch it. I kind of understand stuff, but just keep an eye on Phoenix. All right, you got the audits going on. You got everything else coming out of Phoenix, and as we know, the Phoenix shall rise this year. Oh, that's just another mere coincidence. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. Have a great time. Again, try to do something fun, new, and exciting. And make sure that you are still studying, picking up better habits. You know, if you need to exercise, get some exercise, build that routine as well. Always try to eat healthy, stay healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. These things will always win, and always try to remain truthful, honest, transparent with integrity. And again, we want to make sure we're taking care of those around us, because as we see, we're starting to see the uptick of cyber attacks. We're also seeing an uptick of things being blamed on this person, that person, or this country or that country, to deceive you, to make you look over here, not there. So stay focused on the task. And again, make sure that you are preparing for anything and everything as far as possibilities. Stacking your water, stacking your non-perishable food items, candles, matches, lighters, you know, making sure your batteries are charged, your phone charged, things like that. Making sure you get lights, lamps, if you need propane, wood, things like that, gas stored to the side. Making sure that you are prepared and ready for anything. Water, a ton of water, making sure that you're hydrated, making sure that you are taking care of yourself. A generator, if you can afford that, things like that. So try to prepare. I'm not trying to put fear out there, because there's nothing to fear. We just want to make sure that we're always prepared for anything and everything, as far as possibilities, especially if the cyber attacks come and it affects you in some way, somehow. And we want to make sure that we are most definitely prepared and taken care of. And if you're into the 2A thing like I am, you make sure that you're stacked and ready, so your neighbor, you know that you can take care of them and protect them if needed. So anyway, guys, God bless, take care, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.